Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for the week beginning Monday the 26th of November, ending Friday the 30th, the end of the month of November 2018. This is already, we're through Monday already. We're recording this one day late because of the holiday weekend. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market and futures form. Sold off last week, although it did recover a bit here on Monday to start the week, but let's try to focus on last week's stuff here. Crude oil down for the week again and down a bit on Monday. Closed out the week at about 51.60. It's lows for recent months, almost a year. Gold down flat for the week, basically. Absolutely no movement in gold. The S&P cash index lost some points last week, although, like I said, it recovered on Monday. The NASDAQ 100 was also off sharply last week. Bounced back 150 already here on Monday. Stocks was down a bit for the week, but nothing major. Biotech's same story, and then now has bounced back here on Monday. The Russell 2000 pretty flat for the week, actually. It did dip a little bit on Tuesday and Wednesday, but came back, and now it's basically even for that whole week. VIX was hanging in the 20s all week. Trend at 0.64 on Monday here, but 10-day moving average remains at 1.06. NASDAQ volume was 2 billion shares. Remember last week we had the Thursday holiday for Thanksgiving and the Friday half day where NASDAQ volume didn't even get to 1 million shares. So back to 2 billion on Monday, but that's still light. People are still coming back from the holiday. That's why we like to look at this here instead of over the weekend so we can get a feel. Monday is usually kind of a burnt day. A couple minor things as people start to get back in the swing. We got a full month of trading ahead of us. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ fluctuated all week, closed positive on Friday and positive on the half day Friday and positive here on Monday. Advanced decline on the New York up plus 835. It was slightly negative back on Friday. Google dropped a little bit for the week, although it's recovered that now here on Monday. Apple, same story. It actually made new lows on Monday, but then came back a little bit. Netflix, same thing, almost flirted with new lows here on Monday, but closed up 2 points. Amazon, positive 79 points after selling off last week, but positive 79 on Monday. Tesla held in most of the week except for Thursday and Friday. Finally dipped, but it's recovered all that now. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 26 cents, but it was actually up for the week. Goldman Sachs up $5.24. Facebook up $4.65. All right, let's take a look at the intraday action. So we're going to switch back to 10-minute candles, and we're going to slide backwards to ignore today, Monday. And remember, this is kind of sketchy because Friday was a half day. Thursday, you don't even really open, although the market technically opens. So really, if you want to look at last week, there's the end of the prior Friday off to the left. So a small gap down Monday, did not fill, sold off. Tuesday, gap down more, tried both ways, ended up a little more negative. Wednesday, a small gapped up and closed negative from where it opened. From where it opened. And then, like I said, Thursday doesn't count. Friday was a half day, gap down, closed at the lows of the week. And now Monday here we've gapped up and pushed back up, trying to recover most of that, but it's still down since the prior week. Now here's a look at the same on the NASDAQ, and it's pretty much the same. Everything looks identical. So there's not a lot new to talk about. There's no signals on the major indices. We're under the 10-day moving average and all that stuff. Let's just get on to the economic data that's coming out this week. So nothing on Monday. Tuesday, HPI, the housing price index, consumer confidence. On Wednesday, we've got the preliminary GDP. That's the second look at GDP, so it's not the important one. Goods trade balance, preliminary wholesale inventories at 8:30. 10 new home sales and Richmond manufacturing index, 10:30 crude oil inventories, and then the Fed Chair Powell speaks. Thursday, we've got OPEC meetings, core PC price index, personal income and spending, the weekly initial and continuing jobless claims numbers, pending home sales 30 minutes in, natty gas an hour in. And on Friday, we've got the Chicago PMI. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trip.